So hey guys, I'm Sayan Ghosh. Welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to show you how to use Lightroom Mobile. So here we go. So after opening Lightroom Mobile, the first thing you will notice is the home page, and at the top there's a library section. Tap on that here. Alright, now you can see there are two sections. One is all photos and the other one is albums. So basically all photos section saves the photos that are imported and album saves the presets that are applied on the photos. So now tap on all photos here, and down here you can see the import option. Tap on that and select the photo you wanna edit. So after importing, open up the photo, and down here you will notice there are editing tools. So we have our lights, colors, effects, details and optics. So the first thing you need to do is adjust the light of the image. So click on light and adjust the exposure to near about 7. Contrast up a little bit, highlights down, here, shadows up, blacks, -7. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So this is the before and this is the after. You can tap and hold the screen to see the difference. So now let's jump to the colors to set the white balance of the image. Tap on this, and here you can see 4 sliders: temperature slider, tint slider, vibrance slider and saturation slider. And here is our auto white balance option. So now let's balance the color of the image. Temperature to -2, tint to positive 4, vibrance up and saturation down to -3. Yeah. So now click on lights again and tap on curve. So here you can see a line which is tilted and is known as RGB tone curve. So on the left bottom corner there is shadows, and on the top right corner there is highlights. So if you pull up the shadows, the image will become white, and if you push down the highlights, the image will become black. And the middle section of the curve represents the contrast of the image. So you can add points just by tapping on the line. So down here you can see there are 3 circles: red, green and blue. So basically these curves affect the color of the image. And on the down right corner you can see a small circle. So this is basically used for minute editing on tone curve. So now let's do some tweaks. So now let's color grade the image. Tap on color, mix, and as you can see there are 8 color palettes, and with these colors there are hues, saturation and luminance. So hue changes the colors, saturation changes the intensity of the colors, and luminance is how much light passing through the color. So now let's color grade the image. So this is the before and this is the after. Yeah, it looks really amazing. So next is effects. So effect mainly contains texture, clarity, dehaze, vignetting and split toning. So if you increase the texture, it will bring up the details, and if you decrease the texture, it will soften the image. So let's keep it around 9. Yeah, it's looking fine. And what does clarity does is it brings up the texture, contrast and brightness at the same time, and soften the image if you decrease it. It's looking fine. So what dehaze basically does is it gives you a foggy look by decreasing it, and by increasing it, it gives you a contrastive look. So let's keep it around 10. Yeah. And vignette is mainly used to add focus to your object by decreasing it. Let's keep it here. Point down, feather up. Yeah. So now let's jump to the split toning. So split toning mainly does is it adds colors to the highlights and the shadows. You can use the small circles to adjust the colors. So let's see how it works. So you can also balance the color by using the balance slider like this. Let's keep it around here. Yeah. So now let's jump to our next tool, and that is details. It mainly focuses on the sharpening of the image, so let's do this. Yeah, 36 is alright. So if you scroll down, you can see noise reduction and color noise reduction. So as the name suggests, it reduces the noise of the image. So let's try this. Yeah, put here, and color noise reduction to, yeah. So our last tool is optic. So I mainly switch on the remove chromatic aberration and lens profile correction. So what does this option does is it takes away the distortions from the images. So yeah, we are done. So this is the before and this is the after. Pretty cool, huh? So let's export the image now. Click on here, export, set the file type to JPEG, dimensions to largest available dimensions and quality to 100%, and click on export. Yeah. So this is how editing is done in Lightroom Mobile, and if you wanna know how Lightroom works on computer, then I have a separate video on that. Go check the link down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and see you guys in the next video.